way down, southwestern Missouri. It's fun to see more of the state that I've been living in for almost a year now.
That's so true.
I haven't been much outside of where we live, but I have a really good friend, Lorella, from Plan B Orchard and Farm, and they have raised a steer for us that we're going to be picking up from a butcher close to them, and we're excited. I've never met her in person. Her and her husband will be there, Chris, and we're just really excited.
Yeah, it's exciting to the prospect of meeting someone in person that you've only met digitally. That, you know, because we've followed their channel, they've followed ours, and you guys have communicated a lot personally.
I think we did a collaboration 3 years ago about snow and stuff, so we've had a long-standing relationship. Long-standing.
Well, we purchased half a cow from them that they've raised, finished, and it's been butchered. So we're meeting up to pick that up and to hang out.
Yeah. Right? Just have a little bit of an adventurous day out. It's about a 3-hour drive. Did I already say that? So it's been really nice to just hang out. We haven't had any music on. We've just been chatting and enjoying each other's company. I've been enjoying your company. I hope you've been enjoying mine.
I have really enjoyed the scenery, the drive.
It's beautiful.
It's very beautiful. So we'll be headed down toward the Springfield area of the state, which is kind of southwest. I'm really excited actually to see Lorella's garden and get some ideas from her for starting her out this year.
Yeah, because she's been starting the homesteading lifestyle, I think, for the past 6 or 7 years. And so it'd be good she's been gardening in Missouri for the past few years. And this last year she had the most successful garden she's had. So it'd be really good to talk to her about what she's learned and kind of collaborate in that regard too.
Yes.
And I'm excited. We've never bought a half a beef before, so we're excited.
Are you sure?
Yes. We bought a pig. We raised our own pig, but we've never bought a half a cow. So it'll be nice to have the meat in the freezer.
Like we have. But, okay, yes. Either way, looking forward to that. Hi. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to put that in the inside?
I think so.
You got some driving around to do.
Yeah, I think so. But I think it should keep itself cold.
Oh yeah, it's gonna stay cold.
Awesome. That's some good
It'll
meat.
be okay out here for 3-4
What
hours?
would you guys do?
Mine's in the back of my truck.
Okay.
Well, your cow is now in the back of our truck.
Soon to be in my belly.
Thank you, Lorella and Chris from Plan B Farm and Orchard. Do I sound like a newscast
Orchard
reporter?
and farm.
Oh my gosh.
But that's okay.
I'm a bad friend. Bad friend.
It was close.
But I'm so excited that we live close enough. I mean, we're, 3 hours?
3.5.
Yeah. So when she said they were selling half of this steer, I was like,
Yeah, it's Angus, so it should be good.
awesome. I have a friend that's like, I'm sure you could have found it more local. I'm like, I'm sure I could have, but my friend didn't raise it.
Right.
So.
It's really an excuse to hang out.
Right, and so we're excited. We're gonna hang out for a minute and go grab a bite.
Sounds
How
like
long
fun.
did you guys have this cow?
Since spring.
So you raised it for half a year, 3/4 a year, almost a year, I
What'd you
guess?
say? It was about 500 pounds, didn't you tell me when you got him?
Yes.
Nice.
And I think,
I have to check our farm
March,
records. I think
maybe?
it was, about 6-7 months.
Okay.
yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. And before that, he was just a half a mile away at our neighbors.
Oh, okay.
So we know how they raise. And
Nice.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And then you had to keep him longer because of COVID and
Right.
butcheries and.
Right. So typically we would have butchered in the fall. Like he was pretty ready, and we really didn't do anything to make him gain extra over the little short winter that he spent.
Cool.
But yeah.
Did he have a name?
No, 1018.
1018.
Thank you, 1018.
All right.
So we only use names on the ones we're gonna raise for breeding.
Perfect.
Like our pigs are always named, bacon and sausage and stuff like that. And he
Nice.
came with the air tag, so he was already named.
That's awesome.
10-18.
I think it helps me to keep that little bit of distance.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But you never know. Some people
Yeah.
are different, so I was curious. He had a name, because then I could put a name to this pile of meat. 10-18 works.
I love it.
Now, we had one cow that was named Stanley. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't like his taste very much.
No, but he had some problems. He wasn't ours exactly.
Yeah.
That's the story for
He
another
kind of
day,
came
not
to
on
our
camera.
freezer.
So you guys have you tried 1018 or you're picking up your meat
No, we
today
picked it up
too?
today.
We picked up ours
Wonderful.
today, too.
So we'll have to communicate what we think of 1018.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good follow-up.
Only if you like it.
And
So-
Jonah will share his secret grilling recipes with us.
If you don't hear from us on what we think of 1018, you'll know it wasn't good.
And in that case, we're really sorry. But we'll know too.
Yeah, that's right.
What kind of cuts did you guys get?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I was going to choose, and then she chose, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't remember?
I see a lot of ground.
Well, I told them not to specifically give me ground, but whatever was left over for ground. I did some cube meat, I see steak meat, not steak meat.
It looks like some roasts.
Yeah, this has a lot of roast in it right here.
Some nice fat cuts here.
So do you get ribs with cows? Because I don't see, or are they just too big? Do you only get ribs with
No,
pork?
I think they asked if I wanted short ribs or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
I
can get
think
ribs.
that's what we
Yeah,
got.
we got ribs.
We did. I didn't even look.
There's a lot of roast. Good. We love a good Sunday roast.
Well, hopefully I did okay.
Sure, you did fine.
Should we go look at ours and compare?
Sure.
Oh, no, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. I didn't think we got 6 bags.
They gave us more of 1018 than you.
They did, apparently.
Neener.
We're gonna get out the scale. Wait a minute.
You guys used this butcher before?
No.
Well, we did it for the pork.
Yes, we did for our pork this year. So wait, some of this is pork.
I was
though.
gonna say that looks like pork.
Those
Yeah,
two
the
are
two with
pork.
the paper tags are pork.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
That's our
so
cured
that's-
meat that we
it-
got.
So that's your pile of 1018.
Yeah. So this is a lot of steaks. Oh, here's what the short ribs look like.
Oh yay!
Like that. And then there's rib eyes.
Is this
We
a-
didn't get as many roasts.
Is this a whole hog or half a hog?
It's 1.5 because
But-
we did a whole hog for ourselves and then his brother's
It's
half.
just the bacon and the ham.
Okay.
Yeah.
The stuff that had to be smoked and cured.
Gotcha.
What a beautiful Saturday drive this has been. Get away from home. Feel bad leaving Emma, but her pain, she's doing really well. So,
She had the best night's sleep, yeah.
and the kids are there, and they're old enough, and they're really taking care of her. So,
Plus we have friends checking in on
yeah. That was good lunch.
it. It's pretty good.
Fun little local diner.
Yeah.
It's fun to have the local perspective while traveling, having our friends know the local spots.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of like, well, there's a McDonald's. We don't know the rest.
Well, and eating out for me is usually quite an adventure, and they were really good to me. So I was really grateful for that.
Yeah. So now we're headed over to their homestead?
Yes. Sorry, it's bumpy. But yeah, we're headed over to their farm, and I'm really excited. I've only ever seen it in video, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, it's a pretty country out
And we're really enjoying the company. Chris and Lorella are wonderful.
here. Yes. There's always that, are we going to be able to mesh?
And what I love is that they're real. What you see on the YouTube land is what they are in person, and that's
Yeah, it
refreshing.
feels very much that way.
Yeah.
Very much that way.
And there we are. I think we're coming up on their farm. That was quite the day. There's our garden. I want one. How do you like that guinea?
She does a good job of keeping the yard tick-free,
That's awesome.
but she's loud.
Would you do it again? Would you do
Yeah,
more?
I would like to have more of them.
Guinea?
Yeah.
Some people just can't stand the noise of them.
That's
And
what
they
I
do
keep
alert
hearing.
you too when, well, you heard her, right, just now?
Yeah.
I didn't hear her unless
It
this is
wasn't
just a chirp.
too bad. It's like a cute thing here.
Right, I know it is, but-
I love this. I love this.
It's so pretty in summer.
I love it. This just looks like awesome possibilities to me.
Yeah.
Is this one segregating herself?
I'm gonna have to figure out how to keep the chickens out because once the doors fell down, they have decided they love the kale.
Oh yeah.
They came in. So
That's
I did
awesome.
initially start this garden in straight rows all the way through.
Uh-huh.
And I decided that that didn't work for me. I needed whimsy and I needed it to be pretty
Uh-huh.
as well as functional and grow things.
Oh, I love this.
So I have yet to come out and do my cleaning up before I can plant.
Well,
So what are you growing in places where you've got these hoops?
Anything that will grow vertically. Last year I did cantaloupe, small watermelons, green beans, some tomatoes.
Is this the first time you've done it this way, grown them this way?
Yes,
And did you like it?
I did.
Because I'm very interested in doing
I
that.
did. And the one thing that I didn't do on an arch that I definitely will in the future is butternut squash.
ooh.
It filled this thing out so full, and it would have made the perfect little place. I actually had 2 chairs over here, and I would sit under it when it was nice, and the butternut squash would have made a much nicer tunnel to be in. It was much denser.
Well,
Yeah.
then you can grow lettuces and stuff underneath them because they stay
can.
cooler.
So what I did is I grew things up that would vine, and you can see like I still need to clean out the vines. But then I also had spots down here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I had cucumbers growing in here, and I would grow other little things. And then everywhere there was a T-post, I would just shove a little 2 or 3 beans down in there and let them come up.
Oh, I want to do that so bad.
This is Marilyn Monroe.
Hello, Marilyn.
She's our diva chicken.
So every night when we're shutting up the birds, she likes to sit on the door to the coop and be hand tucked in every night.
She's high maintenance.
Yeah.
Hello, gorgeous.
Our blonde bombshell. Oh, did you do that or did she? She put her. Hi.
I miss having the life around us.
Oh, I do too.
that
I
we had
so do
before we
too.
left it all.
When I started selling off all of our animals, it just, I was selling part of myself, I felt like.
Well, this is I really like it.
Have a good day,
And
Marilyn.
then I tend to be a very linear person and think in straight lines. It brings me joy.
Instead
it's-
of looking out and saying that's just work.
Right. It's like an oasis.
Yeah.
It's like and it's a little bit for me a work of art.
Yeah.
Like trying to figure out what can I place where and what's going to bring color. And so when I planted here, I had tomatoes growing on the inside, but I had yellow and green bell peppers growing on the outside, thinking that I would have all those different colors.
Uh-huh.
But the tomatoes shaded out the bell peppers.
Oh.
So it's also learning
Yeah.
what's going to work and what's not, but it's fun. And we also have 3 different kinds of weed fabric. And this right here did not work at all. The grass just grew up through it.
This type?
Yeah. Like,
Which is
it's-
what?
It's kind of this sheer thing. So I guess it's supposed to go underneath gravel or underneath a
Oh,
walkway or whatever. And the grass just grew under it. So I had grass this tall.
Oh, wow.
Under it was
Oh,
really
because
weird.
it does kind of let some light in, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you said you bought some this last year you liked the most, right?
I bought, yes, the initial package I got was at Sam's.
Uh-huh.
And unfortunately, I didn't keep the packaging, and I don't know what brand it was. But I
That's this
found,
stuff?
yep.
Okay.
And then we bought another kind that's that woven kind of plasticky mesh stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't care for that either, which is
Where's that
over
at?
here. And It worked okay, but it just, I think it feels plastic to me, and I don't know necessarily that it's any more plastic than what's over there. But it worked okay. It was a little bit harder to make the holes in. I don't know why I didn't like it as well. And then I got my last bit from Amazon, which is the most similar I could find to what I got at Sam's. So I can give you the link for that one if you want it.
Sure, yes.
But it was kind of like I just would work on an area as I had money and as I had time, so I went with what I had at the time.
I absolutely love it. I'd like to kind of steal the design because we like to steal things.
That's
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's going in the video. I already knew it was. Did you tell them about the first time I saw their video, Lorella?
oh, I don't know. He didn't
wonderful.
see the initial
Right?
build that you did.
Oh, huh?
He saw the second video.
Oh.
And he was looking and he's like, Willow Creek Homestead stole our tractor plan ideas. It's obviously made like
I didn't
ours.
even know. This is like I didn't know you were like part of the like little
The four group on
thing. I'm just scrolling through my. Hey, that looks like one of our tractors. You know my news feed, right? And YouTube.
You were like, oh my god.
They ripped off our design. Clearly.
I tried to give you credit.
No, it was the second video.
Okay.
So so then he texted me and he's like, have you seen this? And I go,
He was irate.
she asked me for the plans and he clearly mentions our name and it's written out and it's documented in the description. Like he's like, oh, okay. We steal plans.
Oh, okay.
But no, this is kind of what I had hoped and envisioned for something like this. I'm so funny.
And then I had these canes and I had 4 different teepees going
Oh, fun.
throughout. So I just tried to add visual interest. And so here's something kind of silly about me is I had seen this word in print several times. So I thought I was designing a potager garden. It's Potager, potager garden.
Okay.
Or maybe it's TT even. I don't know. Anyway, so I kept saying that's what I was developing. And it's where you mix, it's kind of like what you think of a cottage garden where you have flowers and veg and different kind of borders. Like I kind of use this as a border and some rock borders. And then somebody said to me, have you ever thought about doing a potager garden? Oh, is that how you say that word? Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's kind of what I'm doing.
I would totally do the same thing, though.
Yeah.
Get your stick. Oh my god. You crazy boy.
Folks and hearing great things about it.
I think
Fine.
You guys go all out with the dog toys here. I see.
Well, I spent the whole fortune on that one.
Such a fun day. So fun. We're so grateful for our friends Chris and Lorella. Make sure to check out their channel because they are fun and we like them.
thanks for joining us on this crazy adventure we like to call homesteading.
We haven't said that in about a year.
Oh, well, never mind then.
I am so grateful for good friends and we're excited to try the meat. Check out, we'll be collaborating soon on our tasting of, what was the name?
1018.
1018.
Yep.
Mr. Hiding behind the camera, thanks for having us.
The tasting of 1018 will be coming to a plate near you real soon.
Well, this is precarious.
Oh my goodness. She's not joking when she says they can't get out when it's high water.
I imagine not.
Yeah.
That probably gets some pretty good flow.
I think that's pretty cool though. I like running waters.
I like how secluded it feels here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's people around them,
It's Very pretty, very peaceful place.
So they're not. There's community here. There's people. But anyway, it just feels like a little piece of beautiful heaven. The world's shut out around all these hills.
Yeah. It's really nice to be part of somebody else's little piece of heaven. And we're grateful they had us today.
Yes, very nice people.